Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Jason, and you're watching my channel, Micro Investor. So in this video, we're going to be talking about three really popular SPAC stocks that have not found companies yet to merge with. And I want to talk about some companies that are not interested in going public through a traditional IPO and could possibly be interested in going public through a SPAC merger. And one of these three stocks could possibly be interested in wanting to merge with them. The three SPAC stocks, by the way, just to let you know, is one of them is Bill Ackman's Pershing Square Capital's Psth, and the other two are by Chamath Palihapitiya Social Capital, and that is IPOD and IPOF. So as we get into this, if you guys don't mind, please do me a huge favor, and please be sure to smash, destroy, and annihilate that like button, because that helps me out with the YouTube algorithm and it helps spread these videos to more people that might find them interesting. Also, subscribe if you have not already. You can still get your 4 free stocks over at Webull with a deposit of $100 or more. And if you want to help out this channel a little bit more, I do have a Patreon. Link is in the description, and I have a private Discord chat there. And thank you to everybody that has signed up to the Patreon as well. So let's get to it. So let's start first with Bill Ackman's Psth. Now this SPAC is a pretty popular one, and it's kind of been up in the air which company that is actually going to be taken on. Bill Ackman has been trying to get Stripe. He even tried to get Airbnb with this, and hasn't succeeded with either one of those. But this one is kind of priced higher than some of the other ones, because if we look at the 52-week range of this one, the 52-week range is between $21.50 and $31.21. So a lot of people have been waiting a long time for this to actually do something. If we look at the stock just over the last year, just to get an idea of the trend, it's going up there. I mean, people are really looking forward to this being something big, and we're just waiting for that delivery of what this could be. So Bill Ackman is looking to bring a unicorn public through a SPAC merger with Psth, and there's only so many unicorns out there that he could get to do this, and Stripe is the one that everybody wants. So if you look at, if you Google Bill Ackman and Stripe, or Psth and Stripe, you'll find that there's a lot of articles out there online, a lot of different posts online written about it. You can see we got Bloomberg, we got Idaho Reporter, we got many different things. We have a bunch of people talking about it on Reddit, about the possibility that Psth is going to be merging with Stripe, and it just goes so on. There's Seek and Alpha. Many different companies have been talking about this, but we also just recently heard that the CEO of Stripe, Patrick Collison, he said this in December, that no such deal has been made. The CEO of Stripe, Patrick Collison, said that there is no such deal, Psth and Stripe. Now, that didn't really move the stock that much, though. I mean, Psth stock, that was from December 8th, and as you can see, it's still continued to trend up. So there's still a possibility that people are thinking, hey, they could be merging with Stripe, or they're going to be merging with somebody else that's really big, some other big unicorn out there. Now, Chamath Palihapitiya of Social Capital is also looking to bring one of these big unicorns public through a SPAC merger as well. And Chamath is one of the big names when it comes to SPAC mergers. I mean, he's the guy that brought public Virgin Galactic with his IPOA, and then he brought public Open Door through IPOB, and then Clover Health through IPOC, and then recently he brought 3 more SPACs to the table: IPOD, IPOE, and IPOF. And IPOE is going to be bringing SoFi public through a SPAC merger, but there's still IPOD and IPOF on the table. So we'll start first with IPOD. So this came out on the market on November 30th, 2020, and we can see how it's trended up in that short amount of time. The 52-week range is between $10.51 and $18.14. Currently, it's trading at $17.20. Now let's take a look over at IPOF. Came out on the market also on November 30th, 2020, and we can see how it's trended up. The 52-week range is between $10.08 and $16.24, and currently is trading at $15.32. Now, IPOF is the bigger of the two, and more than likely will be taking on one of the big unicorns if it is able to merge with one of them. Now, I know Chamath is up to some pretty big things. Now, recently, he made this post here on Twitter on December 16th, saying that please note that I filed a Form 4 for the sale of 3.8 million shares of SPCE, which is Virgin Galactic. I sold these shares to help manage my liquidity as I fund several new projects starting in 2021. I remain committed and excited for the future of SPCE. Just wanted to be transparent. Now, on January 21st, Chamath Palihapitiya announced on Twitter that he's interested in taking Stripe public. He commented on a post by Patrick Collison, where Patrick Collison tweeted reviewing Stripe's roadmap for 2021, and even compressed it is 11 pages of phenomenal material by a significant margin, our most ambitious to date. What are your top requests? And Chamath Palihapitiya commented the next day saying, "Can I has Stripe public, please, sir?" So he's expressing his interest in wanting to take Stripe public. And then somebody replied, this is pretty funny here. This person said, "No, that's for Billy," referring to Bill Ackman with his Psth. So we have Chamath Palihapitiya and Bill Ackman, both trying to get Stripe to merge through a SPAC. So this is very interesting to see here. And also on January 21st, Chamath Palihapitiya posted this on Twitter. "I'm finalizing an investment in ... and will be leading their pipe, so will soon be public. Best SaaS company, which is software as a service, I've ever seen / invested in. And as a public company, it will comp per the table and chart below." So this is the chart here. And this company that we don't know what it is, has a 2021 expected growth rate of 165%, which is the highest on this list here. And then there's also this graph here. And as you can see, this company is way off the charts compared to any other company. Now, obviously, he's not talking about a deal already being made with Stripe. He's talking about something completely different. But I'm assuming what he's talking about is that he found a company to merge for IPOD. Now, the company that I'm thinking that he's talking about, I think that there are actual hints within what he's within this tweet here. When he says, "I'm finalizing an investment in ... and will be leading their pipe, so it will soon be public." I think he's actually talking about a company called Pipe Technologies. And this is their website, pipe.com, and it is for companies with recurring revenue, get paid by the year, charged by the quarter, the month, or etc. This is for companies that deal with software as a service. It says, "Stop pushing your customers into discounted annual subscriptions. Your subscriptions are an asset. Trade them like one." So it's a fintech company, but the business model is kind of complicated to explain. I'm going to do my best, but it is something that Chamath would be interested in investing into. So the way it works is these companies that have these subscriptions that customers pay every single month, they can they can use these as assets, these subscriptions as assets, put them out and have them traded, where an investor can buy the whole year's worth of a subscription that a customer is going to be paying, pay for it at a discounted rate. The company then gets all the money up front to be able to do things to grow their business. So say an investor can buy 50 subscriptions up front for the whole year, and 50 subscriptions that customers are paying will then instead be paid into the investor at a full amount, but the investor bought all the subscriptions at a discounted rate, whatever amount that the trade goes for, basically. So say if it's at a 10% discount, a 15% discount, or whatever it's going to be. So it works great for the investor. The investor gets money every single month, keeps going in their account, and in the long run, they're going to be generating, a profit from it, a 15% return, say. Great for the business because they don't have to dilute shareholders, and they don't have to get any debt. So it's a win-win for both parties. And I think it's Pipe because of this reason. Shortly after Chamath Palihapitiya made that post, Pipe shares this, and this is Harry Hurst is Pipe's CEO, and he says, "Big news coming from Pipe in the next few weeks. Hard to contain my excitement. I don't think what we're announcing has ever been done before by a startup." So that's kind of a hint that there is something big going on with Pipe. Now, I'm not sure that Chamath would be bringing Pipe public through IPOD, but I'm thinking he might have something to do with that. So it's just kind of up in the air. But as far as IPOF, I assume it's going to be one of these large unicorns that are out there. Now, the largest unicorn is SpaceX. Now, I doubt that Elon Musk is ever going to let that thing go public through a SPAC merger or even take it public anytime soon through a traditional IPO. So, other than SpaceX, the top 5 largest unicorns are Stripe would be the largest, and then it would be the video game Roblox, and then the electric vehicle company Rivian, and then Instacart, and then Epic Games. So that kind of brings up the top 5 largest unicorns besides SpaceX. Now, if Bill and Chamath cannot get Stripe, I'm not sure if they'd end up going for Roblox. I mean, Roblox does generate money through a digital currency that is purchased with real money, and then the player spends that digital currency within the game. So that could be something that they'd be interested in, but the game's been out for a very long time. I'm not sure how big of a market that's going to continue to be for the long run, so I'm not sure they do that. The other one I would think that it could be would be Rivian, and Chamath has talked a little bit about EVs, and he's already invested into an EV already, and he could possibly be looking to take Rivian public through IPOF. Now, there's this article here from Business Insider, and it says billionaire Chamath Palihapitiya says he's working on private funding for a new climate investment. So this could end up being Rivian as a possibility. Now, he's already invested into an EV company called Proterra, so it's possible that he could be looking to invest in somebody bigger like Rivian, and that will be very interesting to see. So anyways, I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts about this. What do you think that will be merging with PSTH or IPOF or D? Do you think that we're going to be seeing Stripe go public through a SPAC merger, or Rivian, or one of these other large unicorns? Please let me know. So as always, everybody, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. New videos coming out on my channel all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next video coming very soon.